Family Court Help Desk today. What we're going to do this afternoon is go through a brief intake process with you to see if you're eligible for our services. If you are eligible, then you'll be able to go in with the attorney and get some free legal advice today, okay?
Okay, are they going to represent me?
Nope, they won't go to court. It's just an advice-only program. It's just one time to help you kind of figure out whatever questions you may have and help you figure out what to do, what's best in your situation.
Okay, but I want an attorney.
You won't get an attorney from this program. The attorney might be able to talk to you about options in which to find an attorney, but this program is only advice. It doesn't give you an attorney. Are you interested in that?
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right. So first I have for you, Sandra, this retainer agreement. What this first side is just saying is that you're getting legal advice today, that it is free, that everything that happens today is confidential, and that it establishes the lawyer-client relationship. So if you understand that, you can just print up here and sign on the bottom for me.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm just going to flip this over. If you're a U.S. citizen, you can sign and print your name up here. If you are not, it does not affect your ability to get legal services today.
Okay.
And this middle part is just talking about what we mentioned earlier, is that this is just a limited scope program. What this means is that it's advice only, which means that you won't get an attorney go to court with you. It's just to help kind of answer some of your questions that you may have today about your situation.
Okay.
If you understand that, you can sign for me here.
Can they help me get an attorney?
Like I said, they can give you some information about where you can go to reach out for an attorney, but they won't be able to actually themselves help you get an attorney.
Okay.
And do you have an attorney currently?
I've talked to an attorney.
But you haven't signed any retainer agreements, or you haven't hired anyone yet?
No, I didn't hire anyone. I think they said they were working with the children.
Okay, so that's not your attorney, then you can just initial right there for me.
Okay.
Thank you. And Sandra, how do you spell your last name?
Leighh.
And the first name is Sandra?
Yes.
And what's your middle initial, Sandra?
Y.
And what's your current address?
I live at 237 Main.
Is that an apartment or a house?
It's a single family.
Alright, and is that in Buffalo?
Yes.
What's the zip code for that?
14203.
And do you have an email address that we can contact you at?
No.
No? Alright. And your phone number?
It's 716-669-2599.
And your social security number?
Why do I have to give that to you?
It's information that we collect to help best protect your information. Like I said, everything that happens today is confidential. In order to protect information so that we don't accidentally give it out to anyone, we have to collect as much identifying information as possible to make sure that we're keeping everything as safe and secure as we can.
Okay. It's 111222. I'm sorry, that was supposed to be 22. 3333.
Thank you, Sandra. And what's your birthday?
1151.
Thank you, Sandra. And your marital status?
Divorce.
Divorced? And do you have any disabilities that prevent you from working?
Yes.
And what's the nature of your disability?
I have a hip replacement.
Alright, thank you. And what is your ethnicity, Sandra?
I'm Hispanic.
Hispanic, thank you. And Sandra, you're a U.S. citizen, correct?
Yes.
Yes? And are you a refugee or asylee?
What is that?
If you don't know it, it's not really you. And Sandra, how many people live in the household with you?
Just me.
Just you? And how old are you?
I'm 65.
65? Alright, thank you. And Sandra, are you a veteran?
No.
No? Alright, and what's your present source of income?
I'm not working.
You're not working. Are you receiving Social Security or SSI, SSD?
SSD.
SSD, and how much are you receiving for that?
$773 a month.
$773. And are you receiving any other income, any welfare cash assistance, any unemployment, child support, anything like that?
No.
Any retirement or anything?
No.
Alright, great. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra, do you have a car?
No.
No? Do you own any stocks or bonds?
No.
Do you own any real estate?
No.
And how much is in the bank account right about now?
$10.
$10? Thank you. And Sandra, are you renting your home currently?
Yes.
Yes? And how much a month is that?
800.
800? Are you receiving any rental assistance or anything like that?
Yes.
What are you receiving, Section 8?
Belmont.
Belmont? Alright. Thank you, Sandra. And how did you find out about our program?
I've been here before.
You've been here before. When was the last time you were here? When was the last time you were here, Sandra?
I was here like a year ago.
A year ago, and what were you here for?
For visitation.
Visitation of the same grandchildren that you're here for today, or different grandchildren?
Different grandchildren.
All right. Sorry, I should have asked you that earlier, Sandra.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. All right, and Sandra, who are the parents of the children that you're seeking visitation of?
Edward Lee.
Same last name spelling?
Yes, that's my son.
And who's the mother?
Olivia Flower.
Thank you, Sandra. So you do qualify for our services today. Either Edward or Olivia have attorneys?
I don't know.
And you said that you spoke to someone, attorney for the child. Is that the attorney for the children that you're here to speak about today?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay, we can try to figure that out. And what are you here for today, Sandra? What's going on?
I want custody.
You want custody?
Mm-hmm.
And who are the children that you want custody of?
Warren and Bradley.
Warren and Bradley. And how old are Warren and Bradley?
They're 5 and 6.
They're 5 and 6. And what's going on with them?
So they're living with their mom right now, and she has a new boyfriend who's using drugs and who's been doing bad things around the children, and he's not a good guy, and I don't need the kids near him.
Are you maternal or paternal grandmother?
What does that mean?
Are the children from, are you Edward's mom or Olivia's mom?
Edward's mom.
Edward's mom? Alright, great, thank you. And Sandra, are there any existing orders of custody between you and these children at all?
Custody orders? No.
And have you filed a petition for custody yet, Sandra?
Yes.
When did you file that petition? Do you remember?
I filed it like 3 weeks ago.
Okay. And have you had your first court appearance for this then?
No, my first court appearance is tomorrow. That's why I was here trying to get an attorney.
Alright, thank you. Remember this, you'll get an attorney from this just to kind of help answer you some questions to help you figure out what you can do for your first court appearance, okay?
Right.
Alright, so you said that you're a paternal grandmother and the children are 5 and 6. And mom has a new boyfriend?
Yes. He's the one that I don't want the kids around because he's dealing drugs.
And when was the last time you saw the children?
Christmas. She stopped letting me see the kids when my son went to jail for hitting her.
Okay. And Sandra, do you know for your son, did he ever send an acknowledgement of paternity, or was there an order if did he go to court to get a DNA test?
No, but he has to pay child support. And a question, if I get custody, will he pay child support to me?
That's a great question for the attorney. I'm not the attorney, so I can't give that advice to you. But I will make sure to know that you have that question. He can go over those options with you, okay? Okay. Besides the child support question, what other questions do you have today?
What I can do to keep the kids away from this boyfriend. I mean, even if I get custody, what if they file for visitation? How do I stop that from happening?
Okay. And then also how to get an attorney if that's at all possible for you, correct?
Yes. I would like an attorney for court because it's tomorrow, and I don't know if she gets an attorney, but I don't.
Any other questions?
Why does she get an attorney but I don't?
Okay, Sandra, so you are all set on my end. So you can go have a seat around the corner, and I will call you when the attorney's ready for you, okay?
Okay.